for those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, welcome. But you're actually catching the last couple days of my trip here in Greece. So if you want to see the beginning of the trip and most of the trip, go ahead and... My name is Monique Powers, and I'm a self-publisher and a licensed esthetician with a cosmetology and manicuring license. In 2020, I closed both of my studios and moved into a custom-built van I named Azalea. Take a peek at my version of van life. My personal life, and my vacations in between. Good morning, you guys. I am on my way to breakfast, and I'm really hoping that they have some oatmeal because I'm not going to eat any pancakes or anything like that this morning. And then shortly thereafter, we're going to disembark to go to Santorini, like I mentioned last night, and I'm really looking forward to that. So first, let's go eat some breakfast. I'm the first one here, so we will wait.
We beat you. I can't believe it.
Open at
What's your name?
Monique.
Monique, I'm Tang, that's Judy.
Hi, Ting. Hi, Judy.
And your name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, nice to meet you.
Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
The Queen here today. What bus are you?
Blue.
Blue? I'm blue too, I never see you.
I'm sitting right behind you.
Really?
Yes.
I never look back.
All right, this is what it's looking like this morning. Very nutritional is what I would say. It's gonna be so cold out there, you guys.
Today is a national holiday in Greece. It's the 1st of May. Is that a holiday in the U.S.?
No,
May Day?
it's not.
Okay. It's a workers' holiday. So not many shops will be open. I expect because it's the tourist season that some will be. So we can get some coffee, just look around. And also there might be some demonstrations. So usually it's one of those dates that you have demonstrations in Greece because it's a workers' holiday. So we'll try to avoid those and just go to the... It's not anything dangerous, but we'll try to avoid those. Just go through the main districts of the city for a couple of hours and then head back. Okay?
Could this be van life gone wrong? Not sure. Not sure. Okay, so we're back on the ship now. We're about to have lunch. I went to the room and did something to my hair because it's looking all crazy in the wind. But now I'm here to have lunch. We were actually in Crete. I can't pronounce the name of the city in Crete, but that's where we were. And now we're on our way to Santorini. So that will be the final stop for the day. So I'm gonna eat my lunch. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm eating and probably go back to the room, I think, until we get to Santorini. Okay? Look at that. Very delicious. We actually have about 4 hours before we reach Santorini. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start packing up my stuff because this is actually our last night here on the ship. So I'm thinking I'll pack up my stuff, maybe take a quick nap, and then we'll go to Santorini, come back, maybe relax a little bit, and then go to dinner. And then I just really want to prepare for bed after that. And I don't want to be packing up my stuff because we actually need to put our luggage outside our door between 10:30 and 11 o'clock tonight. So I want to start the process right now.
This is your cruise director speaking on behalf of our captain to inform you that due to current weather conditions, the ship may roll and pitch. Therefore, we would like to remind you a few simple rules for your safety. Please hold the rails when you move around the ship, up or down the stairs. Secure the doors of your cabin and shower. Keep your children close to you.
Oh, really?
It was the way I said it's up to him.
Okay, you guys, it's not the best day to be here. We're actually here pretty late. We got here pretty late, after 6 o'clock to be exact. But anyway, the sun's not shining or anything. It's super cloudy, but the views are spectacular. See how cloudy it is?
I'd break them.
Good, yeah, thank you. Okay, you guys, Santorini was beautiful. Now it's time to go eat dinner and then come back and pack up the rest of my stuff and hopefully go to sleep longer than I did last night, because last night I only slept for less than 2 hours. So, and we have a long day tomorrow, so looking forward to that.
Last season was the first season I actually started like following the standings, and you know, it's kind of
So I know that everybody already had.
Okay, you guys, this is our last night together on the ship, and it's actually been kind of fun doing these nightly recaps with you guys. I forgot to mention, for those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, welcome. But you're actually catching the last couple days of my trip here in Greece. So if you want to see the beginning of the trip and most of the trip, go ahead and check out my playlist and look for the playlist called Greece 2025. Okay, so you can see the entire adventure for yourself. In the meantime, let's talk about today. Today we began in Crete, which was interesting, but absolutely does not compare to Santorini, which we almost didn't make it to Santorini because we got some wrong information. I won't say bad information, but wrong information on what we needed to do to actually disembark the ship. So we almost didn't make it, and we did finally get there, and we had to pay extra money to have someone take us to the top of the hill and, you know, take some beautiful, very scenic pictures and a video. So I'm really glad we were able to do it, because I was really beginning to feel kind of bummed that I didn't think we were gonna make it. And here I'm telling you guys, we're going to Santorini. So anyway, we did make it, so I'm excited about that. We were only there for about 45 minutes, if that, I think, and then went back to the ship with everybody else. So I'm glad we were able to do that. But anyway, I'm actually really tired, you guys. I only got less than 2 hours sleep last night, and we do have to pack up our bags, and we're supposed to leave them outside our door between between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. I'm actually gonna keep my bags with me, because technically they are carry-on bags, and I did roll them onto the ship, so I'm just gonna roll them on off the ship. So I do need to just pack up everything and just be ready to go. But tomorrow we're gonna leave at I believe 6:15, and we're going to visit Corinth and Athens, I believe, is our very last stop on this trip, and then we go to our hotel rooms. And I think we have to get up at 1 o'clock and catch a flight at 3, I think. I'm not sure, but I'll confirm everything with you guys tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodnight, and I will see you in the morning. Okay, have a good night. Thank you. Crazy hurricane-like winds.
Leaving the port of Lavrion, we're going to pass through Athens, not the center, otherwise it would take 2 days to reach Corinth, and we're headed to the Peloponnese. Today we are going to Corinth, yeah?
Yay! Woohoo!
It's about an hour and a half to our first stop, which is called the Canal of Isthmus. And we're going to stop there for a little bit. There's a nice site there.
All right, you guys, we are in Corinth right now, and I believe I'm walking towards the canal. I believe that's what we're doing. Wow. The weather here is so beautiful. Such a stark contrast between yesterday. Hi. I don't think I have anything. I'm sorry. I don't have any. Okay. Hold on for a second, you guys. Hold on. Sorry about that, you guys. There are a lot of poor people everywhere, and I didn't want to put that on camera. Such a cute little girl. Anyway, I am here. Let me take a picture and videotape the canal, okay? I don't know if this is encouraging bungee jumping on the canal or what.
We're going to see the canal again. We're just going to drive over it.
Can we bungee jump?
We can bungee jump from the bus.
Can we tie one person out the dome?
We can tie, yes. Pastor Dudley is asking if we can tie a person and throw him off. He probably has someone in mind.
Yes, I do.
We're driving through the village of Corinth. This spreads around what is the archaeological site. And if we were to if thousands of archaeologists were to dig this place up, underneath the houses, they would find remains of the ancient city. Just like Thessaloniki, just like Veria, and like Athens, this has been a continuously inhabited area. And people have lived here for thousands of years, built on top of the ruins. On your right, you can see the Corinthian Gulf, and on the other side of the Gulf are the mountains where Delphi, the Oracle of Delphi, is located. One of the most important religious sites in antiquity. One of our buses is here already. Now, the archaeological site is on our right, but first we will go down to see a specific relic and spend just 10 minutes there, and then we're headed towards the site.
You guys, I am in Corinth, and look, there's van life in Corinth. Look at that, look at that. Wait, where are we? Right there, you see that?
I just want to explain how I will be doing this tour, okay? I think Corinth is unique. The way I'll be doing this is I'll be, so to speak, planting flags at certain points. These flags represent possible links between what we are seeing and what is in Scripture. This is our first flag, right here, okay? What do we see? It's an inscription on the ground which says in Latin, Erastus, you can see half of an E here, Erastus, pro edile, it's cut off there again, pro edile, or edilitate rather, sui pecunia, SP, initial, sui pecunia stravi. That's the theater. Of course, it's not well preserved. We only see the orchestra, and you should imagine seats just climbing up the hill. The orchestra is right here, that open space, and seats going in. Okay, guys, we're in the archaeological site of Corinth. Okay, remember, what we're looking at here is nothing residential. We're at the dead center of the ancient city. Back there we have the Temple of Apollo. The remaining columns, out of 38 columns, these are the only ones remaining. And right in front of us we have what was a fountain, or if you want to call it a cistern, somewhere where people went to draw water. What are we seeing here? Different body parts, replicas of hands, feet, genitals, heads. Can you all hear me? Yes. Heads, we have different animals, a horse leg, feet. These were linked to the sanctuary of Asclepius. Asclepios, was a physician demigod. Okay? And the places where he was venerated were called Asclepia. It says marble portrait head of a woman, probably from Kenkre. Kenkre, again, was the southern port of Corinth. There's no evidence for what I'm going to say, but I just like to believe that this could be a portrait of Phoebe, the woman who took the letter from Corinth. She was from Kenkre, took the letter from Corinth to Rome. There's no chance this is her. I just like to believe that it's her. Okay? We can all hope. Okay? Just remember, Kenkre, a woman from Kenkre, Phoebe. That's the principal figure from Kenkre. She's important not only because she delivered the letter, but if she delivered it and if Paul entrusted this very big, very important, dense letter to this woman, she also probably interpreted the letter to the churches there. Okay? On your right, you can see columns of what was called the Temple of Octavia. Octavia was a member of the royal family.
Are you guys enjoying this so far?
Curved structure is, you can just imagine several other ones right next to it. You can see the walls of the other, where the other ones would have been. Those were probably either shops or shrines with statues. Look at these waters.
Yeah. Well.
And now we're headed straight for lunch.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, he's an act.
Uh-oh, look at you. Look at you. I see you. Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, you guys, we just finished lunch and we are on our way to Athens. Are you ready? You guys, look, van life. Where are we? We are in Corinth, Greece. Van life exists even here in Greece.
Towards the center of Athens, we'll see some familiar buildings. And then we're going straight to the Acropolis.
Didn't go well for that boat, did it?
What's the music to this company, right? What is this here? I think we passed this before. What was
That's
this?
the Arch of Hadrian.
The Arch of what?
Hadrian, Emperor Hadrian.
What's this?
This is Parliament. We passed by this a couple of days ago. Remember the
Yes.
guards that were stretching?
Yes.
The graffiti on the pavement is the names of all of the people that got killed in an accident 2 years ago. February 27th, I think, of 2003. A train accident happened closer to Thessaloniki. 57 people died, and many of them young, between 15 and 35, something like that.
Which embassy is that right there? With the red, white.
That's an Egyptian
embassy?
flag. That's an Egyptian flag, I think.
Oh, okay. There's the French embassy down
And here we're passing through, again, the shopping district. No. Now remember when I said about the neoclassical style, and then I was I stopped my speech because of a Starbucks comment. The neoclassical style is a combination of modern elements with ancient Greek elements, classical elements. So here on your right you can see Ionic columns in a modern building. That's standard neoclassical. The most characteristic neoclassical buildings in Athens, and some say some of the most beautiful in the world, are located right here in Athens. Now, We'll see, this is the Catholic Church of Athens. On your left is the National Bank of Greece, which is also a neoclassical building. And here is the so-called Trilogy of Athens on your right. Athenian Trilogy. The most beautiful neoclassical building, according to some. The first one is the Academia. Beautiful Ionic columns, a marvelous pediment with the birth of Athena depicted. We see on the left column Apollo, on the right column Apollo, on the left Athena. Athena, the goddess of proximity, Apollo, the aloof god. And at the base we see the philosophers Aristotle and Plato. The most beautiful neoclassical building, some say, in the world, which encompasses all of the elements in a very natural style that is reminiscent of classical Athens. The central building is the university, and it's the central ceremonial building of the University of Athens. Again, Ionic columns, a beautiful pediment, and in the background we see the sciences personified. You'll find history, the humanities, you'll find the sciences such as physics, and the third building is the library. Beautiful curved staircases and Doric columns and a Doric frieze. All of this made of marble.
When was that built?
These were built in between the mid and late 19th century. So these are not ancient. Remember, neoclassical means modern with ancient Greek elements. Hey guys, 7:30. We have dinner, farewell dinner at the roof garden. The place, I haven't been there. It's called Above. So if there are several rooms up there, go to the one that's called Above. Otherwise, it'll be, if it's just one, it'll be straightforward. Okay?
Hey you guys, we are on our way to a farewell dinner. I took a quick shower because I actually fell at the Acropolis and hurt my knee a little bit. So anyway, I took a shower. Gonna have a quick dinner and then I'm gonna sleep real fast because we have to be downstairs at 12:15 to leave by 12:30. All right, so I'll see you guys at the airport.
Number 615. Oh, that's a cool.
Oh, 615.
No. Jackie offered to buy for me. Like, that's why I'm saying to you, they're from a different planet. No, I mean, him and his son.
Yeah, we gained like almost a whole day. Where do you fly?
Istanbul. Good morning, you guys. What time is it? Oh, I don't know, but I think it's actually after 1 o'clock. I believe our flight leaves at 3:30. And I'm looking forward to sleeping on the plane. I'm really tired. So anyway, I think I will hop back on here one final time when we reach Istanbul. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay? Look at this. It's Turkish Delight. Okay, you guys, we are here at the airport in Istanbul, and before we got off the plane, I kid you not, I had to Google, what is the nearest city to Istanbul? Because I felt like, and I know this isn't true, I felt like the plane landed in Bursa, because that's the nearest city, that it landed in Bursa and taxied all the way to Istanbul. Because we were literally on the plane, him taxiing the plane to the gate for about 10 minutes. But anyway, we are here, and I do have a lot to say about my trip, and I just love how we ended in Athens, and I have a lot that I want to share, but I'm here at the airport sitting in a corner talking to my phone, and I feel kind of weird and not relaxed. But there is one thing I do want to say. I think I, for the first time, could feel what the disciples felt when they were with Jesus, when Jesus was teaching them. And the tour guide that we had, that guy was amazing. He was amazing, and a part of me felt sad leaving because we were out in the open. I mean, we'd been with him for the last 9 days, and just being out in the open, him opening up the Bible, reading the scriptures. I mean, just reading stuff that, you know, as a Christian, I mean, it wasn't unfamiliar to me, and him just giving a different perspective on the scriptures, and just how he just poured into us. And I just feel like I know what the disciples felt like when Jesus was crucified and he was with them no more after he ascended into heaven. How their heart probably ached and really missed him. Thank God we have the Holy Spirit in us. So I'm super grateful for that. So I want to say that I'm grateful for our tour guide and what he shared with us, and just the feelings that I had. I feel like I can honestly relate to the disciples, how they felt about Jesus. And the other thing that I really came away with was I really liked the way, the reason why I'm saying tour guide is because I know I'm going to butcher his name. So you guys who are on the bus with me, you know who I'm talking about. I liked the way he handled his Bible. Like, I think it was, the size of it was it might have been like 4 by 5. Like, it was in the palm of his hand. It's just the way he handled it, you know, as he was flipping through the pages and reading the scriptures, and I just really admired that. And I just got a new conviction about always having my Bible with me. Like I did, I'm gonna show you guys this Bible that I got on Amazon, that I brought specifically for this trip, that I probably only opened up one time. And it just has the New Testament in it. And see how it's just kind of, it's thin, and it's just like, it's just flexible, you know? And I feel like I want to start carrying my Bible with me. I have a new conviction about that. Now, all my purses, I try to get low profile purses. I'm going to show you the one that I just got recently, this one, and it's low profile. I only carry my phones in it, my glasses, and a lipstick, and some eye drops, but really low profile. Now, I got to get something that's going to fit this Bible. I'm going to try and find a purse that's low profile so I can just always carry it. And what's so amazing about the Bible is it is the baseline of truth. Like, whatever is going on in the world, whatever people are claiming to be true, you can always just go to the Bible and see what does God say about this. For example, I heard that people were claiming there was like 278 different genders, which I only know about 2 of them. And the Bible confirms that there are only 2 genders, you know? So that's just an example that, you know, if God ever presented a situation to me where I needed to talk to someone share with them the gospel, that I would have it, right here with me, Like, for me, this is pocketbook size. Like, if I had a Bible that was as small as our tour guide, I would need readers all the time trying to read it, because I'm sure that print was pretty small. And this one says it's large print. And I actually do have a Bible that is actually large print that I use on Sundays, and it is larger than this, but this is pretty large for me. So anyway, I'm just really excited about just those two personal things that I definitely walked away from. And there's so many more things. I shot so much footage that as of right now today in the airport, I haven't gone through the footage, and I haven't put it all together. I haven't edited anything, but I'm excited about going back through it and editing it to a point where I can feel like I can go back and view it and feel like I'm right back there in Turkey and in Greece. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I do plan on, and hopefully there'll be instances where I can share a little bit more about what I learned and what I walked away with as a result of this journey here in Greece. But I hope the 2 videos that I'm going to put together, I think it's going to be 2 videos. We'll see. By the time you guys view this one, you will know, was it 1 video that she did about Greece, or was it 2? Is this actually the 3rd one? I don't know. But we'll see. I'll have to pray about it before I edit the video, because I really want it to be meaningful for those that want to watch it, because it is going to be long. I'm assuming I know it's going to be longer than 20 minutes. Anyway, you guys, our layover here is about 2 hours, and I am going to take the time to read my Bible. I'm definitely going to do it on the plane, because I believe we're on the plane for about 13 hours going back to LAX. But I got to tell you guys one thing. I love chocolate. If you don't know that about me, I love chocolate. So I was looking for some Turkish chocolate here in the airport. And there's a lot of boxes that says Turkish delight. So I found a box of chocolate that I think I might like. So we'll see. Anyway, my heart is full right now, honestly. I'm really happy that I took this trip. And I can't wait to go back over all the footage that I shot. I hope I can make sense of it all. Anyway, you guys, I look forward to see you guys in the next video. Okay? Have a great day.